Hello, everyone. Divine Feminine Empress 444 here to do a collective read for the sign of Gemini. Okay, we're going to do a reading for the sign of Gemini. I hope everybody's doing really well today. Let's just tap right into the energy. So we have cope, we have spell love, we have Jezebel, we have divine masculine, and then we have living in the moment. Okay. So I could be talking to a divine masculine, or this could be a divine feminine in her masculine energy. That's what I'm definitely seeing here. It could be either way. Okay. And then I'm seeing, the Tower. Death card. Ooh. That's two majors back to back. We have the Page of Wands. We have the Ace of Cups. Man. Okay. We have the Seven of Wands. I'm trying to do this so you guys can see. I'm sorry, collective. Seven of Wands for Gemini. Seven of Swords. High Priestess. Okay. One more for Gemini. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, so what I'm seeing here for you, Gemini, is again, I could be talking to a divine masculine or a feminine energy in their masculine energy. Okay. So that would be somebody who you would be somebody, if you're a female, that's more worried about like your financial stability, things like that. I'm seeing here, right? This is you like living in the moment. Okay. You're somebody who, I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, you're definitely somebody who can kind of like kick back because you're more stable. Okay. Whoever I'm speaking to. But I feel like in the past you've dealt with people with like sexual attachments, right? Um, also addictions, right? People who find different ways to cope. And I'm seeing this as in mm, toxic ways, right? Like drinking, alcohol, uh, drugs, sexual addictions, things of that nature. What I'm seeing here is there's a rebirth going on. There was something that was drawing you to these people or this person in the past. And I feel like you're realizing this, right? You're finding out what it is that kept you attached to this type of energy. And with this Ace of Cups, I feel like it's like a fresh start. You're going through a rebirth, right? Excuse me. With the Tower, I'm getting this like earthquake feeling, okay? Like a shake in the ground, right? You're being awakened. Really seeing like the future, right? With this Page of Wands, again, it's almost like being that free spirit, right? Not not in that negative energy anymore of why, or like, why do I keep revisiting the same type of cycle? And really it was because you knew you had to do work within. And if you're not there yet, you're getting there. With this Ace of Cups, yes, it's about love, right? Loving yourself. That's what it all boils down to, is loving yourself. Ooh, when I just did this with my hands, I could feel like a magnetic pull. Um, it's a good feeling. I don't know how to describe it, spirit. Um, being connected and whole within yourself. Mm-hmm. With the Seven of Wands, it's like being in that Zen energy, right? Connecting with yourself, meditating. Mm-hmm. I see for someone, you could do yoga, or maybe you're being called to try yoga. It's something about meditation. If you're not already doing this, I feel like I'm called to say that you need to be meditating. Um, Again, it's that Zen feeling. Maybe your mind goes a mile a minute. Maybe you're always, having to be in that masculine energy, because you've never had a divine masculine. So it's almost like you had to become one. Okay. So you could be a woman and you could be very feminine, but I'm getting this sense of like, okay, since I can't find one, I'm going to be one, right? I take charge. I'm the one who runs this ship. I just heard. Um but I feel like what I'm seeing here is with the Seven of Swords, it's like hmm, walking away from the chatter. I feel like walking away from hmm, the destruction, other people's toxic ways, gossiping, things of that sort. With this High Priestess energy, you have an inner knowing, whoever I'm speaking to. You definitely have this, you're connected, right? You're connected with spirit. And I feel like you're having to let go of the baggage from the past. Thank you, Spirit. This was a major block. This was a major block for you. And if whoever I'm speaking to, if you're still going through that, this is your reading because you need to step out of that. Stop holding on to those past hurts, that past pain. Again, kind of like the collective reading, travel light, right? With this Knight of Pentacles, it's like no longer being stuck in your mind about the when is it coming, right? Just living in the moment, living life. Also, no more thinking about the past and the pain that people tried to cause you, okay? And probably accomplished at times, right? Yeah. Give me something more. Ooh, I love this card. So we have Strength and we have the Knight of Wands. Boy, I'll tell you what, whoever you are, it's like I want to. I just heard Beauty and the Beast, and not meaning like you and another person. I feel like it's almost like you're that in one. It's because you're beautiful. Whoever I'm speaking to, you're very attractive. I'm thinking not just the outside, but I feel like somebody is, but very attractive on the inside as well. But also a beast, because when you want something, like You go after it. Okay. With this Knight of Wands, yeah, I feel like you're very passionate in everything you do. Mm-hmm. It's you definitely have this I march to the beat of my own drum, but I take charge. I take charge. Yes. I just heard cuz the horse in the background here and spirit made me think of Black Beauty, right? It's like a like a black horse, an all black horse is kind of rare. That's what it's reminding me of is like you're kind of dark and mysterious maybe in a way as well. Mhm. Yeah. I don't know why, but spirit just showed me this drum might be important to you, someone. Maybe you have one of these or had or like one of your ancestors. So like ooh. Oh yeah. So it could be like mm, I want to say either like this draws to you somehow. I'm getting for someone it could be like maybe you have like an antique one or maybe you went on a trip and got one of these. Something of that it's really showing me that. Or maybe like maybe you have Native American heritage or something of that sort. Yeah. Okay, spirit. Spirit shows me whatever they want. Six of Swords. Hmm. It's like releasing that darkness, the pain, moving on to calmer waters, right? Getting out of your emotions. Hmm. And see, normally in this Six of Swords, there's usually like a woman, a child, and then someone else rowing, right? Whoever I'm speaking to, you're alone. Hmm. You're alone. And it's a pain. It was always a pain for you. I don't think you're the type of person that shows that though, but it's always been kind of painful. Um, just wanting that partner, that someone. Hmm. But again, I feel like this is being released. It's like coming coming into this energy of by holding on to the past, you're only holding yourself back. Thank you, Spirit. 10 of Wands. And this literally came out of the deck, the Eight of Swords. Yes. Fuck. Whoever I'm speaking to, like 10 of Wands, it's like you carried this fucking baggage for miles and miles and miles. Okay? Like an ox, a heavy weight. Just carried all this fucking bullshit and baggage around, being in your head, being blindfolded to the truth that you were only holding yourself back. And it's because these people wanted you to feel this way. Mm-hmm. Feeling bound and restricted by pain of the past. Yes. Give me something more. Black crows may be very significant. I'm telling you what, I'm really noticing that a lot. I noticed it in the collective, and I'm noticing a lot in these cards as well. Queen of Cups. You are a loving being, right? You have a lot of love to give. But because you've held on to this pain in the past, you've literally only restricted yourself. Sometimes when we get into, I'm also called to say this, sometimes when we get into new relationships, right? We go into new relationships with expectations. I feel like sometimes that's a bad thing, right? So when you meet someone and they ask you on a date, right? And you go out on a date with this person, it does not mean that this person owes you anything, right? We got to get out of that mindset, or that this person is going to be your forever person. Sometimes each person, we can always take something from each person. And sometimes we allow people to stay in our energies and stay in our lives for longer than they're supposed to be. Okay. And what we do when we do that is hinder ourselves, right? Because when you know something isn't sitting right with you in your spirit or in your gut with another person, it is time to let that go, right? It's time to move on. And where are you going, Spirit? I feel like, oh, thank you, Spirit. The way that she looks in this card, Spirit's really drawing this to me. You could burn sage. You could like have a sound bowl or something like that you've been working with. If not, I'm called to say you should. Um, I feel like you're giving it to the universe. The way that she's holding up her hands in this picture, I'm telling you, something to do with like meditating, yoga, something of that sort that you need to be doing or you are doing. But I feel like it's recrowning yourself, realizing that it doesn't matter of the judgment of others. You are the fucking queen. Okay. You embody a loving energy. Thank you, Spirit. Two of Cups. You're fucking right. This is where you're going to find love. Why? Because knowing that you don't have to hold on to that past pain, loving yourself is what draws real love, right? Mm. Spirit really just showed this to me. It's like the hands here are holding hands, then her eyes are showing from this other card from the Queen of Cups. It is like the way Spirit is showing it to me is like you want love, but you keep holding on to that fucking pain. So it's almost like not without really knowing you're doing this, you're holding yourself back. Almost like as if you're telling the universe, because you're yearning for something that was painful, to keep bringing you pain. Thank you, Spirit. Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is here for you. It is here for you. But do you want it? Do you really want it? Or are you going to keep holding on to that past? Temperance. Sitting with yourself and finally realizing, damn, I really am holding myself back. Balancing that light and dark. Balancing your masculine and your feminine energy. You've sat in masculine energy for so long, even if you're a man and you were sitting in masculine energy, you're sitting in it too long. Okay. And if you're a female, same. We have to have that balance. It's time to, yes, you can still be that boss, right? But it's time to tap into your feminine side. Getting out of your head here. It's just spiraling, right? Constantly thinking you're getting somewhere and just the staircase never fucking ends because you keep reliving, rethinking of the past. I literally just heard somebody like scream. Like it was like a scream cry, like, why? Queen of Swords. Yeah. You're so defensive. I don't even know if you realize you do it. Whoever I'm speaking to. You may not even realize how you come off to people because right away you expect them to be trash. It's like you look for it and you call it into your life unknowingly because you automatically assume that everything is just, I'm getting a woman going, all men are dogs. They're all pieces of shit. You know what I mean? And that's what you're going to attract, right? Putting a cage over your heart instead of opening up, learning something new about others. Even if you go on a date with somebody and they're not your type, like just enjoying the moment and the fact that, yeah, I got a free meal, or I got to know somebody new, and maybe this isn't my person, but wow, I'm having a good time. Allow yourself to do that. Don't go in with all these like expectations. I just heard somebody say, ouch, I feel targeted. Well, you probably do because it's for you. Okay. And no harm, no foul. We've all been here. I can speak on this because I've been here. Okay. So we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. It's like you want a place to plant your roots, right? To let your guard down. But it starts with you. It starts with you. What are you passionate about? Right? It's like you're almost there because you're somebody who can take care of yourself. You're somebody who's well put together. You have all these like accolades, right? But nobody to share it with. That's what I'm hearing. Whoever I'm speaking to, you're very intuitive, and I feel like if you would just meditate or do some kind of yoga, something of that sort, you'll connect better with spirit. With this Eight of Pentacles. It's like it's something with your chakras here. I'm getting somebody who's very like business savvy. Very business savvy. But cold. A little cold. Detached. We're not taking those, but I am taking this. Six of Wands and Judgment. Yeah. It's like, here I am, come get me. The way Spirit's showing it to me is like, I'm definitely seeing a woman right now. Okay. Somebody saying, like, oh, God, please bring me my person, right? But it's like this universe is saying, well, then let go of that past version of yourself. Call judgment on you in this scenario, right? You don't have to be that broken person anymore. Let it go. You're free. Thank you, Spirit. I just heard that song. I'm like a bird. I want to fly away. I don't even know who sings that. I don't know where my soul is. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles. You are so well rooted, right? Whoever I'm speaking to, you are a brilliant person. But you sit in this power. And like I said, I don't know if you realize you do it, but you come off as unapproachable. And you come off as unbothered because you can take care of yourself. But if you don't allow someone else to come in, I'm not saying to totally let down your guard, right? You have to, it comes in stages, right? When we meet people and while dating, it's like, trust your gut. Trust that you can take your time with someone, right? Don't jump in, but like still like let down your guard a little bit. Just live in the moment. Even if you realize, like I said, if you're on a date with somebody and you already know, like say if you're on a date with somebody and you're like, this is definitely not my person. Okay, you know that. But how about you just enjoy the rest of the date, right? No matter what. Just maybe you met a new friend. But if you come in this energy of like, I don't need anyone, that's exactly what you're telling the universe. I don't need anyone. I got this. I was going to do money and career couple cards, but I don't feel like you need it. Whoever I'm speaking to, you're financially fine. I am called to say that. Ooh, okay. I'm seeing a King of Wands. This is somebody who is interested in you. Somebody who, ooh, I'm getting this two ways. So if you're a male, right, there is, this would be like depicting you. And this is someone else watching you from behind, right? So it's somebody who has their eye on you. If you're a female, I'm getting that there's a man that's intimidated by you in this King of Wands energy. This is somebody who normally is very passionate, but afraid of like facing you because you come off in this like, I am the king of the fucking jungle here in this lion energy. And you could be a Leo if you're a female. Doesn't have to be. You could be I'm getting a Leo or like just a like a fire sign feeling. Maybe you come off in that energy. 3 of Cups. Whoever you are, there's like, you're very close with like family. I'm seeing family. Also something about the color purple. You may really like purple. Or purple looks really good on you. I'm hearing. Oh, lavender. Something about lavender. The smell of lavender. I just got a whiff of lavender. Mm. Nine of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Mm. You're so fucking independent. It's like this is, look at these pictures. I mean, really look at these, because whoever I'm speaking to, you're a high priestess. You have inner knowings, okay? I don't even really have to tell you what this means, but I'm asking you to look at these pictures. This would depict you. This would depict somebody else. You stand in your power, right? You're very passionate. You make people, and especially if you're a female, you make men feel intimidated, like they're never good enough. Yes. Or at least a specific person. I feel like you may intimidate. You may intimidate people because of your confidence. And I'm definitely not saying for you to dumb yourself down at all. Mm-mm. But just open yourself to possibilities, right? Just like, okay, whoever I'm speaking to, you're so career focused, and things I feel like just align and they come into play for you. That same way, right? That you have that confidence in that area of your life, have that with the confidence of, I will find my person, right? Yes. I'm just called to say that. Ace of Wands. I'm definitely, you, whoever I'm speaking to, you have to be a fire sign. If you don't, boy, you embody fire sign. Strong. And just the passion you hold. But you're tired. You're tired. You want comfort. It's, I just heard somebody to come home to at night and just be held, right? It's like it gets heavy carrying everything on your own. Ooh, the Lovers and the Two of Swords. It's like holding on to all this past, this depression, this sadness, but being blindfolded to this love, thinking that everything around you is toxic. Whoever I'm speaking to, you could have a tattoo on your shoulder. Or maybe you've been thinking about getting one. Yeah. I'm going to pull out of that energy because I think I've said enough. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. Yep, Spirit said that's enough. I was going to try to keep going, but yep, Spirit said no. So I'm called to leave that here. If you're interested in a personal reading, feel free to reach out. Everything you need is inside my description box. Um, Hopefully this resonated. If it did, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. It's greatly appreciated when you support my channel. Um, yeah, I'm gonna let that go. Spirit was showing me something, but I'm gonna let it go. All right, you guys have a good night.